Jahi,
Yes, sir.
your fans on Twitter need a few nuggets out of the book. Give 'em a little something.
All right. First of all, I can give you the one. I got a quote on the front of the book at the top that the publishing company actually picked. It says, "To live is to die, but to understand life gives life everlasting meaning to all that embrace the comprehension of the thought." Think about that for a minute. I'm gonna move on to the next one. Give me something else. Actually, see right here. This is actually my logo for my rim company because I design wheels and grills. So I'll give you one of those quotes. It's the quote from this one. It says, "Build in the strength to break away from stronghold of traditional thought, rip through the wheels of old philosophy, and discover your born revolution." Matter of fact, if you've seen Hidden Colors, you had to see Hidden Colors.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, well, I want to give a shout out to Dr. Umar Johnson. His presentation was off the chain. I went to see him a couple times. He that guy.
That's
But
right.
also Tariq Nasheed, so I got to give a shout out to him. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna give you my definition of hidden colors and what it mean to me. Right. I'm helping indigenous people discover discernment and enlightenment by cultivating others to learn spiritual obedience, to restore salvation and the reclamation of self.
Wow.
That's my definition of hidden colors.
Incredible.
So, that's an acronym for hidden colors. Check it out. When you buy the book, you'll see it yourself. You'll see it yourself when you buy the book, right there, right there. All right, so I'm gonna move on to some other things real quick because we only got a couple minutes.
That's right.
Oh, is that it? Which you want to hear some
Well,
more?
well, well, your fans on Twitter want to hear a few pieces of the meat and potatoes of the book. Give them a little bit of that.
All right, I give. Well, it's so many.
Well,
All
well,
right,
well,
I'm gonna
well
just give a couple.
give them a couple of things so they can get a
All
little.
right, I'm gonna give
little
you the definition of creation: a multifaceted life force manifestation of intrinsic intelligence and energy, continuously transcending in and out of different states of matter, seen and unseen, to perpetuate life everlasting. That's my definition of creation.
very powerful,
Think
very
about it.
powerful stuff.
Thanks, bro. Thanks. I appreciate it.
When I read the book, I felt the energy of not just positivity, but energy like your other fans on Twitter,
Right, right.
Facebook, Instagram for Born Revolution, Revolution Born. It's just the book gave me some type of glow after I read it. When you wrote it, tell your fans what you was trying to do to give them a little taste of real life, not this fake world, but real life.
Okay, well, actually, in the book, I talk about sociology and psychology and overt and covert operations and how we actually are programmed through indoctrination and through images and thought processes that you don't even realize that's happening right in front of your face or overtly being displayed on TV and through videos and things of that nature. So, what I wanted to do was actually exploit that to a higher degree. So I put it in a book so you can understand what's going on because what you've been indoctrinated with is actually how you live your life. So what you think is the way you act.
Right.
So when you act, your actions and deeds actually predict the outcome of whatever is going to happen to you.
True.
So 9 times out of 10, everything that's happening to you, most likely you made that happen
Right.
because you have the power and you have actually, all your surroundings. You actually are the surveyor of all your surroundings, and you actually manifest everything that happens to you.
Right.
So in my book, I wrote a blueprint so that we as a people, since we always are the ones that seem to be the most oppressed out of all the people, I wrote a blueprint to actually bring us out of this oppression that we've been in for hundreds of years
Right.
so that we can elevate to the next level. Not just elevate in a conscious spiritual manner, but elevate physically and show our growth through all means of life and how we actually elevate. And we need to do that because we haven't did that in so many years, and we need to actually come together as a people to be unified and have a unified front. And through actions and deeds is the only way it's going to happen. Because if we keep talking about it, if we keep being Facebook conscious, that's all we are. That's not going to work. if you keep studying and studying and studying and looking for new ways to say, well, oh, did you know this or did you know that? Because you want to be the biggest connoisseur in the neighborhood of knowledge, and that's all you do, you're not getting nowhere. Are you helping your people? What are you really doing?
Right.
If you have a store and you're not putting back in the hood, what are you really doing? If you have a church and your whole community goes to that church, but you're not putting money from the church back into the community, what kind of church is that? If you have a masjid and you're doing the same thing, what kind of masjid is that?
Right.
So I'm not saying that some people don't need religion, some people do. It's just like some people need prayer, some people need meditation. In my book, I talk about prayer versus meditation and how prayer is external and meditation is internal. Because when you pray outwardly to something, what are you really praying to?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know who you're praying to or who you think you're praying to, but external prayer is weaker than internal meditation, because when you internalize your prayer, so to speak, you actually are you are building up your subconscious to deal with the weaknesses that you actually meditating about. So understand, when you pray and meditate, it's because you're weak in certain areas. So you pray and meditate so that you can become stronger in those areas. Wow. And the book actually talks about that as well. But I mean, it talks about so many things. I don't want to keep you and hold you, but it's so much to talk. I'll give you another excerpt out the book real quick about darkness. So I say darkness, my subconscious thoughts and a manifestation of knowledge. Light, knowledge manifested. Creation, the application of manifested knowledge. So basically what I'm saying, darkness. My thoughts that I perceive in darkness. So they are my subconscious thoughts that I manifest, called knowledge.
Right.
Light is the knowledge that's manifested, because once I bring it forth into fruition, it's becoming manifested. Now it's light, because light is knowledge.
Right.
And then I also say creation. All right, I designed car wheels and grills. The thought that was created in darkness that was manifested in light was the action of me actually creating my wheels and designing new wheels for people to drive their vehicles and be proud of what they have. So that's what that means. And then I'll give you another definition of darkness as well. Here's another excerpt. Darkness, the initiator of knowledge. Knowledge is the pursuer of understanding. Understanding is liberation from the pursuit. Liberation breeds wisdom. Wisdom inherits discernment. Discernment produces universal harmony. Right. So let me break that down to you. Darkness is the initiator of knowledge. Right. Basically, I broke that down in the other definition of darkness. Out of the darkness came the light. So you can also say, on another note just for a second, the black gene is dominant and the white gene is recessive. So everything that was non-melanated came from everything melanated. Take that how you want, but it is what it is.
Well, I mean, now, that's scientific. Everybody knows
scientific,
that.
Exactly.
Yeah, quantum scientifics.
Yeah, exactly. So knowledge is the pursuer of understanding, meaning that when you seek knowledge, you seek to understand whatever you're trying to understand through, I guess you could say, the presenter that's presenting the material, whether it be a book, whether it be a TV show, whether it be a proctor that you're listening to, or, anyone or anything that's presenting the knowledge to you. So once you actually get that knowledge, now you understand. So knowledge is the pursuer of understanding, and it takes you, that's when you elevate. Wow. Understanding is the liberation from the pursuit. Wow. Because when you seek knowledge, you're chasing it. You're trying to get it. You want to understand. True. So once you understand, here's a common example. Oh, I see what you're saying. Now you're liberated from that pursuit of understanding. So you've been liberated. So meaning, let's say you don't understand a law and you get locked up, or something bad happens and you have to pay the court system. That's because you didn't understand the law. So you're not liberated because you don't understand. Liberation is understanding. So my people are destroyed by lack of knowledge, meaning you have no understanding, you have no knowledge. You need to get the knowledge and the understanding of life, which is actually in this book. Like I said, this is the blueprint for life. And when I say liberation breeds wisdom, so through all your understandings, you've become liberated. and you can use that to teach others, and you live that and you walk that through your daily life. At least you should be. So now you have wisdom
Right.
behind your understanding, and you're liberated because of it. And also, I say, wisdom inherits discernment. So now you even have a greater wisdom, and you have a discernment that basically is a pride that no one can touch. I mean, like they say, you the man or you the woman. Like, you just got it now. You got that swag with you.
Now, let me ask you this. How can they contact you on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram?
Well, if you want to get with me on, you can contact me on Twitter through One Destiny, One Life. So that's the number one, the word destiny, the number one, the word life. One Destiny, One Life. If you want to get with me, even on the email, just real quick email, One Global Union, the number one Global Union at gmail.com.
Okay.
Instagram, you'll find me through my Twitter page, and Facebook. You can just go to Ignite Times. You can even Google my name, and everything's there.
You can Google Born Revolution, Revolution Born.
Revolution Borne, Jahi, Ali Bey.
It's all there.
It's all there. It's all there.
Well, your fans appreciate you answering
problem.
all their Twitter questions we have today. They appreciate you answering the Facebook.
Oh, no problem.
And I'm seeing a text now saying they appreciate the book from Amazon, and hopefully you can sign it for them at the next reading. And what you got to say to your fans, real quick?
Look, real quick, eat right, live right, think right. It's in the book. Buy the book. You'll love it.
Thank you for your time.
No problem.